Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video what we got going on is we are going to be discussing a pair of sneakers which is going to be dropping very soon, and these will be popular. I feel like most of us know this is going to be the black metallic Air Jordan 5. It's been 9 years since we've seen these. Last time they dropped was 2016. Now it's 2025, and well, we got them returning, so get ready. And y'all can go check out the earlier review. I think we had one or two that's out in the channel from a couple months ago, so you guys can kind of get a look of what this looks like in hand. Very nice pair, going to be a popular one. Feel like, again, I'm repeating my points. Most of us know this, I feel like. But let's just dive into it. If you guys want more content like this, feel free to subscribe and like down below. Don't forget, let's just trying to 300 on this video. This is a normal goal we always shoot for. You can check me out. My IG's down below. Always buying, selling. Are we trading again soon? And I'm buying medium olives. If anybody has this shoe right here, the medium olive, let me know. I'll be buying those until, well, they're really just priced out of that range. So, yeah, let me know. And if I missed your DM about buying those, please just shoot me another. I miss DM sometimes, so just feel free. And of course, you guys can check us out at Resell Vision down below. Don't forget the undermarket sneakers we do every single day. You guys can see some of the ones we did last night, day before that, the ones we have scheduled for this week. And of course, we do other items that like aren't on the schedules. Like we're doing some Albino and Prado SBs. We did some Wasso Sad SBs. A couple other, good random pairs we throw in there as well. And yeah, doing the Wizard of Oz near retail. So I hope you guys will enjoy. See y'all in there. That is all in the pinned comment down below. And let's not repeat ourselves too much, you know what I mean? Let's just get started today. Little seller hold video. Thought this would be a good and useful topic for most of you guys. So as you guys can see, we got the screen recording up, and taking a look at some of the details again. These are dropping on February 8th and a retail price of $210. So after tax and ship, you'll probably be paying near $230, $240, depending on where you live. Probably closer to $230. Hopefully you get if you get them from a retailer, free ship, or you pick them up in person, right? Because these are going to be hitting all the normal retail locations: Foot Locker, JD Sports, F&L. This is going to have going to be a pair with decent stock. That's one of the main things I want to mention. This isn't going to be a super limited one, right? Let me not click off that, yeah. But there's some other pairs, right, that will have people's attention in terms of being a really big flip. And also these are going to have, again, like 200,000 to 400,000 pairs from what I'm hearing right now. So that's fairly decent stock for a Jordan release that usually brings them not close to retail all the time, but usually. And I think these are going to be a little bit of an exception to falling close to that retail price, since it's been so long since they've done them, and I think a lot of people really want this pair and are willing to pay more for it. I mean, you got some people paying $320 for them early, you got some people paying $400 plus for them early, so that usually lets you know where the market could land. But I think honestly these will probably come down another 50 or so bucks. They'll probably get closer to a range of, like, my personal opinion, $270 to $300, and those smaller sizes like 8.5, 8, 9, those will be the ones that'll get closer to kind of that 260, 270 range. And then the other ones like sizes 11 plus are going to be a good hold in this sneaker. That's my personal opinion. If you want to know what I think about this shoe, let those big sizes get cheap and then get a couple of those and put them away. Now, I do want to say this though. A lot of Jordan sneakers don't really go up more than like 100, 150 bucks, right? Even if they do get cheap to, like, let's say 250 bucks, they're probably going to top out at like $400, $450. So it's not like, unless you have a really, like, a bulk amount of them and you're willing to wait a long time, it really isn't super worth it to hold a sneaker normally. Really, an exception, and most of the time, would be like Travis Scott sneakers, where you can see them go from like $500 to $1,000, like double in price almost. And that's where a hold becomes good, where you're able to make some like real money from it. That's the main thing I want to stress about this release is, yes, I do think that it will be a good flip and it will resell, and the market will be pretty steady for it. But in terms of it being a hold, I think that all depends on how many they do, and also, well, where we're seeing them at now. And you kind of can see a lot of the sales are happening at that 350, 380 range right now. But again, it's still a little bit early. I don't think that's where the market is going to settle. I think we're going to see them probably come down, a decent amount, since we still have the pairs waiting to land at a lot of retail locations. And when that happens, then the back doors really start opening up, and we really start seeing the prices come down. And again, this isn't one that they're keeping super locked down. Like, it's been leaking for a while. So usually when a sneaker leaks for like months on months, that lets us know, okay, there's going to be a decent amount of them. And that's just how I feel about the sneaker. I mean, this is also one of those shoes that Jordan can make a lot of and make some decent money, like producing a lot of pairs and selling out of the stock. That was a weird way for me to word it, but yeah, when Nike makes a lot of pairs and they sell out of that sneaker, they make a decent amount of cash. That's their goal at the end of the day. Or a corporation, they're trying to make money. So I mean, if they make a sneaker super limited, they are making a lot of money off that shoe. They make more money on the sneakers they're producing a ton of, and just every day people are buying, right? Like a lot of those like base model Nike sneakers, like the running ones, like the Pegasus, or kind of like those cheap ones they have on discount, those tend to be some of their highest selling products, because like at the end of the day, they're just trying to make stuff that they make money on. A lot of these limited Jordan collabs, things like that, they aren't really making a ton of cash on. If they are making cash after all the shipping and getting them out there, they do it mainly for their brand name, you know what I mean? I feel like most of us understand that though, but that's how I'm feeling about these. I feel like it'll be a good long-term hold. Don't expect it to go up a lot though, like right after the release. I just don't feel like that's super realistic. And again, with all the heat releases we have on the way in March, right? We got some very limited SBs. So we got the Supreme SBs in May, all 4 of those. We got the Nigel Sylvester 4s in March. I think we have a couple other SB collabs in March as well. Like, and there's just some other things that I feel like will probably, you know, take up the board in terms of like what people are going to be looking like. Of course, people will be looking for these. Let me correct myself right there. It's definitely going to be a very popular sneaker that a lot of people want in their collection. But in terms of like a flip, ones that people will be looking at as like, oh, these are definitely going to be going up in price. I feel like there'll probably be some different models that people will be waiting for later this year. Like for example, some new Travis Scott lows, or you know, for example, again, those Nigel 4s. I feel like that's the start of, you know, that's his first Jordan 4 right there. Obviously, he's had the Jordan 4 RM, but that's like his first, you know, Air Jordan 4. Like just right there. We've seen him early. There's a lot of hype for those. So I feel like that'll probably be a sneaker that a lot of people will be looking to hold. But these will be a decent flip. And of course, I mean, a great pair for the personal collection. So where do I see him landing? Again, that kind of like, I just ended the screen record, but that $270 to $300 range, I think is where I would personally see him settling. And then, you know, after a few weeks, maybe they'll go up a little bit. But long term, of course, this will be a sneaker that'll head towards $400. But that's going to take a couple years because they're probably going to make a lot of these. And again, they'll just be other ones that people will be focused on, in my personal opinion. And when I say other ones that people will be focused on, I mean, again, people that are just looking to flip kicks. But as a personal pair, I feel like most people want these in their collection. I know for me, if I don't add these to my collection, it's going to be something else in February. We just have to see what ends up loading up, because usually there's a couple releases that kind of like pop up that's in process, and sometimes it's a really good pair. So I'm just going to be a bit patient, see what happens. Also told you guys I was going to chill a bit on personal pairs, right? I think I said that in December. So we've been doing that, you know what I mean? We actually did listen to ourselves, you know, for once on that, saying, you know what, Tristan, let's just chill on buying personal pairs for, you know, a bit. We've still been buying kicks for like the inventory, things like that. But, you know, we've been, you know, not doing that. Just been patient, you know, enjoying the pairs that we got. I feel like that's important. So yeah, we'll just end it there. If you guys want more sneaker content like this, feel free to subscribe and like down below, man. Just getting started here. You know, over here in Charlotte, little simple day, getting to it. I gotta mail some stuff today, so definitely gonna be getting to that. I had a lot of stuff that was delayed just by a day because we had a recent holiday on Monday. So, you know, just it's been kind of like getting steady back into the week. But, you know, we had a solid day yesterday. A lot of work got done then, and today we're gonna do the same. So again, everything is down below the pinned comment. Us at Resell Vision, my Instagrams, all that. I don't really want to bombard y'all. Maybe I'll pop up some of that on the screen. But yeah, it's all down there if you guys want to check it out. Just see what I got for sale. If you got any medium olives for sale for a fair price, hit me up. One of y'all was, I was asking to buy your pair of medium olives, and someone told me $800 the other day. Guys, all right, let's be fair. We're shooting for the stars and we're shooting for the future, which is great. You know what I mean? That's where they will end up. But I'm not gonna pay where they will end up. You know what I mean? I'm paying where they're at now. Hopefully that makes sense though. But yeah, again, no shade to that person. Again, I thought it was funny. I'm not mad at you. Just want to say that. I'm also not saying your name, so nobody knows who it is. But come on. And yeah, again, that's all in the pinned comment. You want to get some deals down there. Us at Resell Vision, that's what we specialize in. We also added early information, and we also added, what else, man? We added a couple things, but early information was one thing that we just got added last night. So if you guys like early info and sneakers, things like that, make sure you guys also check us out down below. So it's not just the undermarket kicks now. We're adding early info. We're going to get some stock numbers in there. Hey, I told y'all, we're going to make sure we add some additions to the group and, you know, get everybody right. Just make sure we have the stuff that you need in there. So I'm T, thank y'all. See you guys down there in the comments, in the group, or on my IGs. You know, just see what we got. We got lots of stuff. So from designer wallets to hoodies to shoes, you name it, we got it. I'll catch y'all in the next one tomorrow, and see you guys then. Peace.